How to create a website in 5 minutes using your mobile. No coding, no laptop. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you on how you can actually create a website for yourself in the amount of 5 minutes using your mobile phone. So you don't need any coding of any type, and you don't need a laptop, you don't need a PC or a desktop. Now, creating a website used to mean hiring developers, learning how to code, or sitting in front of a computer for hours. Myself, I'm a coder and I know the struggles of it. There's a lot of programming, there's a lot of time that it takes, and a lot of other things as well. But it is 2025, and all you really need is your smartphone. Yep, no laptop, no coding, no stress. Whether you're launching a personal blog, portfolio, or a small business page, you can build it right now, straight from your mobile device. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through the fastest, easiest way to build a professional looking website using just your phone. And yes, we're doing it under 5 minutes. So let's go. Now, before we begin, here is what you're going to need. You're going to need a smartphone. It could be iPhone or Android. Both work perfectly. You need a stable internet connection for your programming, a free app or mobile friendly platform. I'll show you the best ones right now. And this is an optional choice, but some photos or content ready if you want to customize on the go. So now that we've got our tools ready, let me introduce you to the platforms that we could use. So you have Hosting or Website Builder, also known as Zapier, or Card if you're keeping it ultra minimal, or even Doric for portfolio style websites. These are drag and drop no code platforms fully optimized for mobile. I'll show you how easy it is. So first of all, open up any browser, Google, Safari, whatever you have on your phone, and type in any website you want to work with. So let's say in my case, I want to go ahead and work with Card. Now, Card, simple, free, fully responsive, one-page sites. So we're going to open this URL up. Now, currently, obviously, I am recording on a PC, but let me switch it up to mobile optimization through the inspect tool. And once we switch it to mobile optimization, let's go ahead and reload the page. And now this has switched to a mobile website. So this is what you're basically going to be seeing. Now, once you are over here, first of all and foremost, you're going to go ahead and create a starting point. And before that, you can go ahead and research the website, see what it actually provides you. So build one-page sites for pretty much anything, simple, responsive, free, and you can go pro as well, which shows us that it also has a free plan, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to go ahead and click on choose a starting point. Now, once you do that, it's going to bring you here where it's going to give you all these templates that you can choose. So let's say I want to go with this template. This looks pretty nice. In the case it is premium, you can just go ahead and simply choose a free one. So this is the template that we chose, and I feel like this is a good template. So let's go ahead and click on that section there, which shows us the editor. Now, once you're over here, you've chosen a template that matches your goal, portfolio, business landing page, or personal blog, hundreds of templates. And once you tap on one you like, use the template and now customize the content. So first of all, to actually edit, you can go ahead and click on the plus tool here, and you can mess around with the different texts. Then you have the different element editors. So let's say I want to go ahead and remove this and write, let's say John's apparel. So I'm going to write that in, and there we have that. Click on done, and there we have John's apparel. Now here in the description, you can write your very own description as well, whatever you want to please. And as you go on, you can also support different markdowns for yourself, change them right here. So let's say there's this text, I want to change the appearance. Let's go ahead and keep the text color at a dark. Then we move down, let's go with this font. I'm going to increase the size slightly. Then you can choose the weight. I want an extra bold lining. And I feel like all the other things are pretty good. So there we have our text. Now, once we have our header text, you can go ahead and upload different logos of your branding. So to do that, just click on this plus icon here, click on image, and just upload whatever image you want to go ahead with. So let's say I want to upload this. You can increase the ratio of it. So let's say, yeah, that works. I'm going to click on that, click on done. And now we have our logo there. So you can actually go ahead and change its sizing, and you can also move its positioning. Okay, so to move it, you can, align it whatever way you want, change the width in whatever way you want. And once you do this, you can also animate it in different styles and ways, which is a pretty cool and pretty nice feature in my opinion. And once you do that, you can also move it around according to yourself, however you want to. Add your content differently as well. There's different things like lists, buttons, more images, videos, texts, links, icons, audio, gallery, table, divider, and so on. So there's a lot of things to work with. Add your content about sections, services, or links. It's all tap, drag, and drop. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. And you can also, as you can see, start an animation for your whole page. Now, once we go here, you can also choose a background for yourself. So let's say I want this gradient background. It looks pretty nice. It looks pretty cool. But you can also change that to an image, video, slideshow, a solid color, or whatever you want. And obviously, there's no code, no plugins, just your fingers and your ideas. Then we go here. You can also set the page style. If it's a box page, if it's a white box, whatever you want, it's all set it up from here. So let's say I want it to be a box and I'm going to click on done. Then as you go on, there's different box animations for the page as well. But, the main thing is this section where you can undo, publish, start over, whatever you want. You can also add different pages for yourself from this section, add proper container controls. They are the premium features, so you will need the pro plan for that. So, do keep that in mind before going ahead with it. But once you've, done most of the things that are needed and once it looks good, just come here, hit publish. And once you hit publish, go ahead, add your details, your name, email, password, confirm your password, all those things, and simply click on publish and boom. You now have a live website all done in under 5 minutes from your phone. So what kind of websites can you actually build with these softwares? Literally any kind. You have personal portfolios where you can showcase your resumes, projects, or creative work. Then you have small business sites where you can add services, bookings, and even a contact form. Link in bio pages like Linktree, but way more customizable, as you can clearly see. Online resumes where you can make a slick one-page resume that stands out, and even event landing pages for weddings, birthdays, or launches. So you're not just creating a basic website. These are clean, professional, and mobile first, just like modern audiences expect. So what are the pros and cons to actually using something like this? So firstly, I will say that 100% mobile, no laptop required is one of the biggest things about this. You also don't need any coding or tech skills. It takes literally minutes to set up, as you can clearly see. Then it's modern and it's mobile optimized designing. It's great for beginners, freelancers, and creators. And obviously it has a very small learning curve. On the cons, I will say that free versions may include small branding, limited custom backend features, not ideal for full-scale e-commerce, obviously. But for what you're likely aiming to build, this is fast, functional, and future ready. So, that's the main idea on how you can create a website with your mobile phones in the easiest way. If you enjoyed this video, please do make sure to drop down a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to see more videos like this in the future, do let me know down in the comments below and I'll be making more for you. Till then, that is all from me and I'll be seeing all of you in the next video. Have a great day. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.